Gloria, Magnificat. From where I stand, I believe the mystery behind the stars' sublime cosmic dance is the following. Seeking one's own inner flame and choosing to be a virtuous person is hearing the music of the planets, understanding our true destiny, and finding a home in the universe if not here on Earth.
And, what of white magic?
Beware of those who profess to be for you. Understand the war waged against us during this age of darkness is about enslaving the soul. They are in fact working against you. And so, let Caesar have his wages. Today, choose what and whom you will serve, because the purpose behind life's journey is rejecting reincarnation and choosing incarnation instead. You've heard it said, "My Father's house has many rooms." If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? Incarnation is the highest form of individualism, and it is also the reward awaiting anyone who by her and his daily conduct learns to expand the soul, reaches beyond the constraints of our world's control grid. Incarnation is having the liberty of choosing where and when to incarnate. The Abomination. A long time ago, when the harlot riding the beast spoken of by John in the book of the Revelation stole from the temple of life that which is sacred, much of the original truth about living and dying was usurped and distorted, labeled as sin. The secret of everlasting life found on the tree of life had been openly taught to everyone for many epochs prior to our current age of darkness. The abomination of desolation, now sitting in the temple of life, took control of humanity's destiny. The spirit of life given to all living things by the Virgin, Isis, withered. And everything which is right and universally ordained left our planet during that time. Many are the remnants of the great Exodus living under occupation and having forgotten how to return home. You once asked, "What is truth?" Pontius Pilate. Those who have ears to hear and eyes to see, listen.
When time to leave arrives, go find your brothers and sisters who are already in your Father's house, and find a new room. Prepare now.
The Serpent's Nest.
Tell me, what is it to those who possess the power to print any amount of wealth and distribute it to whomever they will, to them, whether they acquire one more gold coin?
The previous chapters give perspective into the world's power structure and the reason behind the agenda of full-spectrum dominance over all of humanity. An explanation is also given about the dying process and how daily conduct prepares the soul to be born again, that is, to incarnate or to reincarnate. While in the serpent's nest, remember, the war waged against us is about the enslavement of the soul. The war is neither about money nor about power, since the controllers steal both, and the soul can only be captured with deceit and fear. The following pages are intended to equip awakened individuals with powerful tools. Let light be.
How does the seed know when to germinate?
The universal law of duality is ruled by polarity. Our physical universe binds matter together with that law. It is a law no man can alter nor own. It is the only law. The law manifests anywhere in the universe, and everything seen, smelt, felt, and heard must receive a name. It must be spoken. Every rock, every plant, every animal, every human form must be named. Without it no one could communicate nor be able to administer order. And so, perverse men create new laws. The hallmark of the abomination ruling over us is the ability to lay claims of property and to profess ownership over all living things on this planet. All laws written by men of darkness claim ownership of you and me. We are viewed as chattel. So, protect your soul now. Put your armor of inner unity on, wear your helmet of inner clarity, and grab your sword of inner knowledge. You will also need your shield of honor if you are to stand ground, because you are going to turn tables upside down. You've heard it said, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Now, believe and speak this aloud.
I know myself. I expand my understanding. Daily. I see the situation before me as it truly is. And I do not consent to your presence. I do not consent to your will. I do not consent to your dominion. I proclaim the current world system is illegitimate and an aberration. And I pronounce any and all contract null and void. I pronounce any and all oath null and void. I pronounce any and all bloodline or lineage affiliation null and void. And I am born free. And I will always be born free. Now, get out of my temple.